topic is Eren Yeager right? Please play that clip for me.
犬に食われた妹に報いるためだろう。復権派の仲間に、ダイナに、クルーガーに報いるために。これは父さんが始めた物語だろう。続けるんだ。死んでも死んだ後も。
Pause that clip for me right there.
Intense.
Wow.
That was intense.
That was. Wow. I mean, we have to talk about it. That's number one. That'll come out later, but the number one plot twist in anime history, 100%.
Definitely this one.
That was
Wow.
mad things.
Number one.
Mad things. Nani, one true villain. Nani. Yo, one true top villain. Welcome, bro. We're talking about, is Eren Yeager right? Leanne, how do you feel? Is he right for what he's doing?
To me.
You saying it's right to put the whole world on a t-shirt? That's wild.
To me.
Kids?
To me.
The dogs?
I think he's wrong.
You think he's wrong?
I think he's wrong.
You think he's wrong?
I do. Because the thing is,
okay.
I think if Erwin were alive, I don't think he would go this route. And I think Erwin was right all along about everything else that happened in the series.
Okay, so what do you think Erwin's take would be?
I think that he would use the rumbling as a sort of tactic to strike fear into people, but never really use it.
Okay.
Just saying.
But with that, just using it as a threat, though.
It's not ethical.
But you're always seen as a threat, then.
Exactly.
It never ends, though.
But you still, like, the morality of it is, are you down to kill the entire world?
Okay, but you got one that's you're constantly going to be living in fear. Like, you're never going to be rid of the threat of people just always trying to kill you. Like, forever. Like, you're forever just... They're always going to try to take out the rumble for you or try to infiltrate. They're never going to fully trust you or get to that level.
But I feel... I don't have the answers, but I think Erwin would. You know what I mean? Like, he would know a strategy to use this as a fear mechanism for generations.
Okay. That's an interesting case.
So there's my...
Isn't that what they've been doing, though? Like, the little fear, keeping them in solitude and...
Yeah.
Other world being fear, and it's obviously...
But the thing is like, now people know, and now the Founding Titan is not in someone who has the royal blood in it, so therefore they can switch that script around. No one's going to forget anymore.
Okay. Wow, that's an interesting...
Everyone's going to know about that threat.
That's an interesting take. Do you have anything to say?
I'm just I'm observing on this one. I'm not as well versed, so she sounds like she knows what she's talking about.
I'm gonna say, if we're in a room and it's me or you, I'm choosing me, bro. They gotta get put on a t-shirt. They gotta get put on a t-shirt, bro. I don't care. Like, my mom, my sister, my brother matter more to me more than whatever's going on with you.
But
and if y'all started it, from Eren's point of view, y'all started it. Y'all had us getting killed, and it's to protect other people that I don't even know, bro. I don't care what's going on with them.
I would like to put a point in there, though, and this is more spoilers. Okay. Do you know the true ending?
No, we're not talking about the true ending. You can't ruin the true ending.
Never mind.
No.
Because I think if we go by the true ending, then my point changes.
Okay. But your point is
Hindsight's
still
2020, eh?
Your point is still that you feel they should just use it as a threat and forever be in fear of people always trying to haunt them, attack them.
Yep.
Nah, man, forget that. Okay, how about you? I mean, now that you kind of see, it's more of a. You may not have all the details, but it's a philosophical.
Philosophical, man.
It is
That's the word for you.
Wow, I can't get it right.
I think that's tough because when it comes to if you have something right that strikes fear into your opponent, another country, another group of people, there is some sort of benefit to having it right. It's like kind of like how we have military wise, we're like strapped up around
Yeah.
here, you know. So a lot of people kind of, you know what I mean? But because of that barrier, because people know that, it just makes them less prone to do certain things. However, it also may inspire them to do other things as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like one of those slippery slopes, right? Where it depends on the individual's morality, kind of like she was saying. It's more of a moral compass sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think in a case like this, it's kind of like one of those situations where, yeah, obviously like sparing life is probably a good thing, but also what is that? What are the repercussions?
Especially
there?
in this case where they didn't spare your people.
But yeah, to your point
what I'm
about
saying,
like
yeah.
military and fear, it's this whole entire, well, not the whole entire series, but like Marley and other countries have been creating weapons and technology that goes up against Titans.
Yeah.
Right? So, and this whole time, those people on Paradis had no technology and like didn't even know like what a photograph was.
Yeah.
You know? So I think, you know, these people, these are they called Children of Ymir? I'm rewatching it right now. But those that are on Paradis, I feel like it's kind of like they got Titan power while everyone else in the world has technology that has been proven to kill Titans. You know? So I'm like, oh, pretty, like...
It's an infinite struggle.
It's
Yeah.
fair, but now that they've caught up, but then it's like
They haven't caught up though.
Well, I
Not
mean,
in
like,
like terms
well,
of
now
like
it's done.
society and technology. So like Eren having Titans in the rumbling is kind of an equalizer at some point
in terms of like society wise,
in terms
like
of
social fear. But then they're always gonna have that fear because they feel that they have the rumbling, something that they can never really truly have. So, and then although
Right.
they finally built the technology to finally be able to fight it, they're always like, but they're them. They're them. They, even like the Warhammer Titan that was like super tough and like super strong that Eren was chasing
Yeah.
in the last season to obtain. Like that was a super strong thing. And even though like earlier we saw the other Titans die, there's certain Titans that are still ridiculously overpowered. And that fear is something that fear drives a lot of things in society.
Right.
And like
true.
one of the most strongest feelings ever. Like if
It's true.
caged animal will attack, like you get adrenaline rushes, like make you stronger because of fear.
True.
So like basically we're gonna ask Eren to consistently give his people to stay in fear of people always attacking, even while trying to be the good guy. And then it's like you watch if I'm from what's it called? What's the island called?
Paradis.
Paradis, and then I go outside the society, and then I watch you discriminate on just like regular people in your societies that don't even have like super wild powers. And y'all been discriminating on me for my powers, and I'm supposed to just keep having this faith and hope when you already told me through your actions of killing my mom, killing all my people, that I'm just supposed to be like, okay, it's gonna work.
I think
live in this fear.
I think it kind of puts the question out there. I don't know if you ever heard this before, but it's like,
My fault. One True Top Villain, the finale's coming out this
Third. Tomorrow.
The third
Oh, shoot, not tomorrow.
Good to you, my
Tomorrow in Japan. So don't know.
So like 3 months for us. Let's get.
On Premium Crunchyroll, you can watch it, but yeah.
But no, it kind of brings to point, like, you know, are these people good people trying to be bad or bad people trying to be good? And like either way, it's like
Do you mean the people who are
good people good people that, because there's good people that have done bad things that would be considered bad because of circumstances. And then there's bad people that are trying to be good, but because they're bad people, even them doing a good thing is viewed through a certain lens because of that.
See, that would be a great point if we can talk about the true ending.
That's
Yeah.
But
because I
Yeah.
even heard that the writers didn't like the.
What do you mean?
Not the writers, the animators of the show were like they're gonna change the ending from the manga.
I heard they weren't.
They had to.
I know a lot of people don't like the ending, the true ending for Attack on Titan, and there's definite reason to it.
Okay. No spoilers. No spoilers.
I think it's a great ending. I think like here's a devastating anime like from day one.
like okay.
So I don't know. I think using the rumbling as a fear tactic brings in options and more choices. you know.
You're saying Steve keep having hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the humanity thing. It's like, so there's the whole morality thing. And I can't believe we're going to like philosophy into this, but it's like,
That's the word.
That's the
Not
word.
philosophy.
But like, it's your belief. Do humans run on fear or do they run on hope? Because if you believe humans run on hope, like Erwin did, and like a lot of the people in like Levi Squadron afterward did, then of course you're going to see the rumblings starting and killing the entire world as something that's inherently wrong because it takes away hope and only brings fear.
Good
Right.
point. Good point.
But
That's fair.
Eren, through his entire life, has felt like he's been, like, metaphorically cattle in a cage. So, of course...
Survival tactic.
Yeah, so of course he probably feels like fear is the way to go because that's what my entire life has been about. It's been about fear.
He was caged by fear, so he sees that as the most powerful
Right.
tool.
So I think Eren choosing the rumbling is wrong because it inherently chooses fear as humanity's number one, like, inhibitor.
That's interesting.
It's the great.
It's the you know, like
It's a balance
if
of
you're religious,
Great
if you're
balance.
Christian, it's always I'm not Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I try to emulate Jesus. I try to act like
Right.
Jesus, try to, be like, but I'm not Jesus in terms of you robbed me 3 times, bro. I'm not about to dap you up. Like, we not cool.
Yeah.
You're not coming to my house no more. Like, you're done. Whereas obviously the teachers are supposed to always forgive. You're always supposed to, and it's like,
Yeah, the average person's not capable of even what she's saying. The hope point, great point, and very. In a perfect world, that's what you would want That's what you would want probably for the solution to be. Yeah. But we don't live in a perfect world, and a lot of the survival tactics or walls that are built up because these individuals are under those circumstances. It just wires them different.
I like
It's
that.
just
Actually,
how it goes.
Piggyback off that. Like, how many of those people died? The ones that believed in hope. I mean, Eren's dead.
Bruh.
I'm just
Bruh!
Hey, bleep that out.
He literally saw
Dude!
not Eren. I mean Erwin.
Oh my god.
I mean Erwin died. I have no idea.
Well, then now it's a screw up on me because
We'll edit it out.
Her reaction. Oh, no.
I have no
my
idea.
God.
I meant Erwin. I really meant Erwin. My fault, y'all. That's crazy.
What's
We'll
your
edit it out.
point?
I love
What's your
that.
point?
Like, how many of the people with the hope
Everybody's
died
dying.
though?
Right, but that was before they knew about Marley.
But that's like my whole point is that like the people with the hope that like kept giving hope, like keep believing, die.
Well, the thing is, hope
died.
the thing about hope, I think that people miss is that the point of it, rather, is it's that it lives on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sacrifice or death in the connection to hope is noble because you're willing to sacrifice, you're willing to die with the hope that it's not in vain. Whereas like fear, it's like people die.
Yeah.
They're just like they're just
So
a
what you're
number,
saying
you know.
is,
Yeah, that's. I think it's
So just very different perspectives based on like circumstances in most cases.
which is the human experience, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. That is a morality like
100%.
question. As a moral question. However, if I were in Eren's shoes and not knowing the true ending, I'd probably do the same.
She's a killer. We knew it.
I mean,
Like, oh my god, like,
She's a killer.
oh, the entire world hating your people and wishing you were dead. Just your people, like they rise up, the whole world.
somebody gotta go. If it's me or
I
you
mean, I
in a
won't.
room.
I won't spoil. Never mind. I won't spoil like the world or anything. But I'm just kidding.
If it's me or you in a room, bro, and they like,
I understand. Like it's tough. Like I said, it's tough. It's tough. Revenge or not taking revenge into your own hands is tough.
Yeah. All right. To wrap up this conversation, I'm gonna use a quote from one of my favorite anime, One Piece villain Doflamingo said.
For some reason, I thought you were gonna quote like an actual philosopher.
Oh no.
And I was gonna be like, this got really deep.
The flamboyant philosopher,
Facts.
Flamingo.
He was cold though. Justice always wins. It always prevails. Because the winner determines what justice is.
That's actually a really crazy quote.
Yeah.
Let's not get into that.
That's
a
So
really,
if
that's
the
a
world
really
gets
good
set on fire
That's a good
and
quote.
Eren Yeager wins, sets the world on fire, it's gonna be.
He's the one that, yeah,
It was justified. He was. Yeah.
And then a
a
new
good point.
order of morality comes through.
Boom.
or whatever you want to
Yeah,
call it.
and to
Yeah,
answer your
that's
question
true.
earlier about is it Aaron's like technically being like a good kid doing bad, like doing bad.
Yeah.
I could tell by by just what you are saying. Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so now we're moving on to the next topic.